welcome to my channel. My name is Marissa. So nice to meet you. Today we're going to be doing another Valentine's Day look. I like this look a lot. I do like lots of color, bright color. I think color is fun. Anyway, let's get started. We're gonna do my basic normal makeup routine. To start out, you know, Kat Von D Super Brow Graphite with my Anastasia Beverly Hills number 14 brush. I think I only had a boyfriend for Valentine's Day, maybe only a handful of years. So I don't usually go out. I don't usually do anything. This year I have no plans at all. What about y'all? Do you guys have anything planned, or did you do anything fun for Valentine's Day? Brows get easier for me every day, but let me tell you, it took forever to get a really good routine. Sometimes they take me 10 minutes, sometimes they take me like 20 minutes. They're sisters, not twins. Or they're extra fraternal twins, or they're just best friends. So we're gonna try something a little bit more creative today, but we're still gonna keep on with the same routine. Again, MAC Paint Pot, soft ochre. It's my ride or die eyeshadow base. So I have a couple palettes in front of me that I want to do a more intense pink look for Valentine's Day. I think we're just going to start off with the Modern Renaissance, and we're going to go in, I guess we'll go with Venetian Red, and we're going to put that on my favorite crease brush. This is the Real Techniques Deluxe crease brush. Just tap it a little bit, Venetian Red, and throw that right in my crease. All right, so I like how that came out. It's pink. It's definitely pink. It's not bright yet, but we're gonna get there. All right, so then I'm gonna take, let's see, just a fluff brush. I think I used black on this last time, so I'm just gonna clean it off a little. I have more brushes, but these are just my favorites. This is the Kat Von D Blending Brush from a very, very old set. All right, now I'm gonna go in here with Love Letter right here and put that a little bit lower than this crease color I just put. She's pink, and I like this color a lot. Kind of reminds me of Bing from the Naked Cherry. Actually, this might be brighter than Bing. But these are like my top two favorite colors. All right, you know what? Let's put some red in it. So I'm going to take, this is the Morphe Picasso palette, and I'm going to take just this red, and I'm going to put this in the very outer corner. This is the same blending Kat Von D brush. Just in the outer corner. All right, and then here's where we're going to get a little bit crazy. I've never really done cut creases before. They're not my thing, but I'm going to give it a whack. So I'm going to take this Morphe, it doesn't really have a name, but it's like a flat brush, but I'm going to use it as like a concealer type brush. And we're going to go in with, this is the Nyx Eye Base, and this is just in the color white, ESB01, whatever that means. So we're going to take a little bit on the brush, and I'm going to attempt to cut my crease. Now I have hooded eyes, so this might be a little difficult. You're supposed to blink with it on so you know how far to go up. And I think we'll just do a half cut crease. All right, this is the Bdellium 772 brush. We're gonna take, this is the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette, and we're gonna take Bori right here. It's a shimmery pink color. We're gonna pack that right on the lid with this brush. All right, for a cut crease, that's not bad. I saw reviews on this palette, the Masquerade, and Bori didn't seem to look very good. Bright pink with a little bit of shimmer. I like that a lot. Okay. So we're going to attempt to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, I'm really happy how this color turned out. Glad I have this palette. All right, so I'm going to go back into my Modern Renaissance. And we're going to take, I guess, a little bit more of Love Letter. And we're just going to spread this through my crease again, just to deepen it up. There we go. That way it's not so harsh of a line between the bright pink and Venetian Red. All right, I really like that. I like how it's turning out so far. And now, of course, as typical, I'm going to use the Tempera, and throw this right into my brow bone. So we're going to move on to my face, and I'll come back with the eyes. So far I've been really like color correcting, and I have really bad under eye circles. I'm going to put just a little bit under here. And then recently I broke out a little on my chin. Which isn't really typical. That doesn't happen that often. Maybe I gotta be more careful when I'm taking off my makeup at night. Just use a flat brush, I think it's for concealer, and just blend it out a little bit. All right, now that looks crazy pants. Oh, I look crazy. Surprisingly, this dries pretty quickly. I think the first time I tried to color correct, I didn't let it dry enough, and I thought, in my opinion, I thought it was mixing with the foundation, and that turned like a weird rusty color. I'm like, oops, I did something wrong. But this dries pretty quickly. I'm going to give it another second or two. Okay, and today I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty. This is the Faux Filter Foundation. I did try this once, I believe, with a beauty blender. So this is the second time, I think, trying it. I've been so focused and obsessed with the Marc Jacobs, trying to make that work for me, because that was $55. I believe this one's $32. I'm pretty sure it wasn't cheap, but I think I liked this one better on me. Foundation's a sore subject for me because I have such a hard time trying to match myself. Anyway, so I'm going to go and give this a shake. And unfortunately with the Remarkable, it's like a wand thingy for whatever reason. That's weird. I definitely prefer a pump. All right, so we're going to put this on the back of my hand. I'm going to start with one pump just because I don't want to waste product. So I think this will be good. That matches my hand pretty good too. So I'm just going to take some on my Morphe M439 brush. This is one of my favorite brushes. There we go. See how that covers the orange instead of mixes with the orange? I forgot how good this stuff smells. Oh, this smells so good. Alrighty, and this is the Huda Beauty in the color Baklava 340G. I like it. It's tacky, but I mean, most foundation is. All right, so then we're gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape, and this is in the color 34S Medium Sand. And we're gonna go and conceal. We're gonna do my under eyes, and then we're gonna highlight a little as well. All right, I'm gonna take my Morphe sponge and just press it into my skin. Okay, and then we're gonna take something a little different. Here we go. This is the Kat Von D number 25 brush. It's like a flat powdery brush. And I'm going to take my Laura Mercier, and this is in the Universal Setting Powder, and we're going to set under my eyes with this. I'm trying not to focus on my wrinkles anymore and just kind of work with it. This just kind of helps that. When I use the Morphe sponge, I usually like to use this flat part to do under my eyes. I have to pull it and make sure my wrinkles, you know what I mean? So I just don't prefer doing that anymore and focusing on wrinkles. I'm just going to put a little powder where I put the concealer. All right, and then I'm gonna take my e.l.f. face brush and go right in with all of the powder and just set the rest of my face. I use a lot of powder because I have really oily skin, and I like when my skin feels nice and dry and not a grease ball. And my new little trick is when you get powder in your brows, you just kind of take the spoolie and brush it out. And I think that helps. Now we're going to go in with my janky Sephora brush. It's only janky because my dog ruined it, but we're going to go in here with this powder brush, just with the Benefit, the Hula by Benefit. And we're going to carve out the cheekbones. All right, and the next step, my favorite, so I'm going to take my Kat Von D eyeshadow brush, my slanted one, or angled, and we're going to contour my nose. I'm going to take my big powder brush again and just go right under the jawline. All right, by this time I'd like to go back to the eye. So we're going to take the little Bdellium. This is the 758, the little one, not the one that we used to pack the pink. This is the one I usually use for underneath my eyes. Take my Morphe palette, and we're going to go right into this pink right here. And we're going to put this right underneath my eyes. This does stain. So what I do is I do it just over top of my wrinkles, just so we get it down low enough, and really blow it out. And then after I'm satisfied with the depth by looking at it straight on, thickness I guess, and then I'll go in and pull down my wrinkles, and see how it's a little bit janky there. I'll just kind of spread that out. I'm going to go in here with my other Bdellium that I used, the 772, to pack my lids, and I'm going to take the chocolate bonbon bar by Too Faced, and we're going to take this bright pink, Totally Fetch, and we're just going to put this on top, kind of towards the outside, the middle to the end. Moving on to liner, we are almost done, and this is super pink, and I really like that. Might be a little avant-garde, not something that you'd used to go out with, but I like it. What are you gonna do? So we're gonna take the Morphe M443 brush. This is just a little similar to the Sigma EO5, the eyeliner brush. Going with the Inglot liner. This is 77 in the shade Black. I know mine cracked. Oh well. I'm gonna take that and dip right in, and I'm gonna just go across the top lash line. Applies very well. I find I have more control with a brush because it doesn't get too much into my lashes. When I use something else, I get it in my lashes. I just can't help it. All right, I'm really happy with how that turned out. Usually eyeliner, I can go bad quickly. One small slip of the, slip of the wrist. So then to do the wing, this is where I like to use like a liquid gel, something a little bit messier liner. This is the Inkwell by Kat Von D, and if you watch my videos, you know that I started off and I did not like this, and recently I really like it. Go figure. And I always forget to shake it. I'm nervous because sometimes wings can sometimes make or break your look, and I don't want to mess it up because I like this look. All right, we're gonna start on the outside and just do lines, small strokes out. Reshake it, and I'll do the same as close as I can on the other side. And I kind of messed up a little bit, but I have hooded eyes. You can't really tell. I'm gonna go back in with the Inglot liner with, this is the It Cosmetics angled brush. This is for eyeliner. And I'm gonna do my inner rim. I just find I have more control with this. And I'm not sure if I like my Kat Von D liner, lash liner yet. All right, to be honest, this look probably I would definitely wear lashes with, but I'm so salty the fact that my dog last night got the Sephora and the Galici collab box, and I only found one of the Miamis, and I'm really sad and heartbroken that it's gone. I was really upset about that, so I'm salty about lashes, so I'm probably not gonna wear them. Although it would bring together the look a lot. It would bring it all together. It is what it is. All right, so I'm gonna curl my lashes. This is just a standard CoverGirl lash curler I've probably had since high school. I'll do my lower lashes as well. Alrighty, I'll be right back and finish up this look. Alrighty, we're back, and I did throw a little bit of highlighter on. If you want to see that, I'll leave a link below. I'm also kind of reviewing and swatching the Bretman Rock palette. This is Get Laid, so you can see a little bit more detailed application in that video. Alrighty, so we're also going to take, this is the 1993 Comfort Matte by Urban Decay. This is my favorite lipstick, especially for everyday kind of wear. I'm just gonna go right in. No lip liner, I don't want to. We are all set. This is the final look. This is my Valentine's Day look, and it's extra pink. Things I learned, I do not have a lot of bright, obnoxious pink shadows in my collection. So I'm so glad I have the Masquerade palette by Juvia's Place. That Bory color was really, really, really nice. As well as my Bon Bon palette by Too Faced. Totally fetch. This one right here. So I kind of layered those on a little bit, and I really like the outcome of this. I'm all Valentine's Day ready to eat my Solo heart-shaped Carvel ice cream cake. This is my favorite Valentine's look so far. I like the one I did the other day, just with the Naked Cherry palette, but I like this one a little bit better. It's a little more poppy. Like this pops out. Like you can tell it's completely pink. Actually, the last thing we're gonna do, and I don't use setting spray like ever. I'm kind of a powder type of girl. I'm gonna take the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, and we're just gonna put this a little bit on my face. It does feel good, and it does smell nice. So hopefully I don't get too oily. Anyway, this is the final look. My hair is not done. It's washing day, so that's why it looks crazy. Well, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll put videos up like this often. I'm a huge palette fan, collector, obsessor. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the products. Let me know if you have any recommendations of like a bright, obnoxious pink. I love bright, obnoxious colors. I think it's a lot of fun. Alrighty, so we'll see you next time.